morning, children. This is Uma Maheshwari going to explain a 12th standard computer application. Okay, so in 12th standard computer application, you have totally 18 lessons. So 18 lessons you have. Out of that, we are going to see the first lesson, that is multimedia and desktop publishing. So in 12th standard, in this subject, we are going to learn application only. We are going to apply all the concepts available in computer. So the first application is multimedia and desktop publishing, where we are going to apply the areas where we are going to apply the concepts of multimedia. So you know what is desktop publishing, DTP. Okay, so using this multimedia components, multimedia is nothing but the meaning of the word multi is more. Media means the medium of communication. So using many medium, we are going to develop the document. So desktop publishing also we are going to learn DTP. So the learning objectives of this first lesson is you're going to gain an ability to understand multimedia tools, a graphic presentation. So we are going to import graphics, create objects using various tools. We can also add effects to objects. So the learning objectives you should know. Okay. Multimedia and desktop publishing. The name of the lesson is multimedia and desktop publishing. Okay, DTP. You have come across any DTP center where we will be creating documents, publishing. Okay, so multimedia is a word derived from the word multi and media. Multi means what? Many. The meaning of the word multi means many, or in the sense multiple. What do you mean by media? This is a plural form of medium. Okay, this refers to the communication channel. So we are all learning in English medium. So through English only we can communicate. Whereas Tamil medium students will communicate with Tamil only. So the medium in which we are communicating, it is a distribution tool and information presentation. So it integrates many types of media. Multimedia. Means more than one. Many. Media. Plural form of medium. Okay, you understood what is multimedia? See here. Multimedia have many components. Okay, more than one component. Multi means more than many or more than one. Media means medium of communication. Okay, so multimedia means more than one, means there are many components of multimedia. Multimedia allows the user to combine and change data from various sources. So what are the components of multimedia? Image. The basic component is text, graphics, video, audio. Okay, so it allows the user to combine all these and it will act as a single platform. It is the latest enriching experience where in the field of information sector. So this is an enriching experience in the field of information sector. So the phenomenal growth of multimedia technology and application has presented the overall computerized field with great challenges and opportunities. So in multimedia, we have many opportunities also. Okay, so where we are going to apply this? Multimedia application, this plays a vital role in terms of presenting information to the user. Now I'm presenting information through multimedia only. Okay. See, multimedia is an integration of many types of media. See, what I mean is medium. Okay. So media means many components, components like text. Text is a basic component. Images, animation, audio, as well as video. So totally there are 5 major components of multimedia. What are they? Text. This is a basic component. Without text, you cannot present your information. So this should be available in your document whenever you are creating any desktop publishing using multimedia. Okay. So next comes images. Through an image, we can explain everything. Through animation, we can explain everything. Through audio, without audio also, some will explain through animation. Okay, so video is also very important. All these 5 are major components of multimedia. Okay, able to understand what are the 5 major components of multimedia? Text, images, animation, audio, and video. Able to understand? Next is publishing. What do you mean by publishing? The processing material in printed form or the processed material in printed form. Until recently, publishing was done by large computers. Desktop publishing means the use of computers and special software to produce publishing documents. Okay. So what is desktop publishing? Desktop publishing, again, we have desktop publishing also in this lesson. Okay, desktop publishing. DTP, have you come across? Okay, you are producing the document. So using multimedia only, desktop publishing will be done. The term multimedia is first used by Bob Goldstein. Okay, the term multimedia. And Dave Wagon declared multimedia as a combination of text, graphics, sound, animation, and video that is delivered by computer, which is delivered by computer. Okay. So, in this session, we are going to learn about text. Okay, text and images only. Out of 5 components, we are going to learn only 2 components in this session. I cannot explain all the components in this session itself. So, I am planning to explain only 2 components. What are they? Text and images. So, as I said, basic component of multimedia is text, There are two types of text. Plain text, that is unformatted text, that is called as static text. Okay, another one is hypertext. Text means unformatted text is also available. That is called static text. Static text display text that is not changed at a runtime. Statics, as you have learned this two static and dynamic words in 10th standard itself or in 11th standard itself, you have come across the word static. Okay, this will remain unchanged. The words will either give information or support image or an audio. It will support image or audio. That type of text is called as static text. Okay. Next comes hypertext. This is formatted text. See here, http www. If I place my cursor over the text, I have given one example of hypertext, which contains links to other text. Definitely it will take to some other page or wherever it is linked. This is called as hypertext. So in 11th standard in HTML, you have learned hyperlink. A tag is used. That concept is explained here in hypertext. Okay. So hypertext is a system which consists of nodes, the text and the links between the nodes, which defines the path the user need to follow. So when I click this hypertext, I will be taken to some other page where we have created the link. Okay, so the user is provided with the flexibility and choice to navigate in hypertext. So we are going to navigate from one page to another page. So what are the two types of text? Static text and hypertext. Okay, so this text is a basic component of multimedia. As I said, there are 5 components of multimedia. What are they? Text, image, audio, video, and animation. And in this session, we are going to see only 2 components. What are they? Text and images. Okay. So the 2 types of text are static text and hypertext. Static text. Static text means what? The text or the words will remain static as a heading or in a line or in a paragraph. Okay. So in static text, the words will either give information or it will support an image or an audio. Able to understand? And in hypertext, it is used to provide facility to navigate to another document. See, as I said, hypertext will allow you to navigate. See, the first page is available. If I click there, it will take to some other page. It is called as non-linear document. By clicking on hotspots in the text, the reader is immediately transported to related material in a document. It will facilitate to navigate to the next page. So, navigation in a document is by hotspots or overview mechanism. Able to understand? Next important component. The first basic component is text. Next important component is image. As I said, in this session, we are going to learn about 2 basic components. One is text. Already we have seen The next component which I'm going to explain now is image. So image acts as a vital component in multimedia. So the next important component, okay, is image. These images are generated by the computer in two ways. One is bitmap or raster image. Second one is vector image. So, what do you mean by raster or bitmap? The name itself tells the bitmap. See, if we are closely viewing a raster image, each and every point is marked as pixel. The common and comprehensive form of storing image in a computer is raster method only, raster image or bitmap image. Bitmap is a simple matrix of tiny dots. That is, each and every dot is called as pixel that forms a raster, or so each and every pixel together, it will form a bitmap image. Each pixel consists of two or more colors. How it will be identified? So, based on how much data in bits is used to determine the number of colors. The color depth is determined. See example, 1 bit is 2 colors. 4 bits means 16 colors. 8 bits indicates 256 colors. Okay, so what are the two types of images? Bitmap or vector. What is the other name of bitmap? Raster. It is a bitmap is a grid of individual pixels that collectively compose an image. Many pixels together form an image. So raster graphics render images as a collection of countless tiny squares. As I said, tiny squares are there. Okay, so each square or pixel is coded in a specific hue or shade. Individually, these pixels are worthless. So if you take one pixel, it is worthless. But together, they are worth 1,000 words. Okay, able to understand? So the first type of image is called as raster. The other name is bitmap. Next is vector image. It is based on mathematical formula that define geometric primitives such as polygons, lines, curves, circle, and rectangle. Okay, so vector-based graphics are more malleable than raster images. They are much more versatile, flexible, and easy to use. You know what are the common image files? See, common formats. Image files include bitmap files. As I said, raster image is also called as BMP files. So you have many other images files. File formats are many. We are going to see in next forthcoming sessions. Image formats. Anybody able to tell some image formats? The commonly image formats are GIF, BMP, JPEG, Joint Photographic Expert Groups. Okay, all these comes under image formats. So in vector image, drawing elements or objects such as lines, rectangles, circles, and so on to create an images are based on vector image only. What is the advantage? The advantage of vector image is relatively small amount of data is required to represent the image, and thereby only less memory is needed to store. Compression techniques are used to reduce the file size or image, that is useful for storing large number of images and speeding transmission for networked application. There are various formats of images, that is GIF, TIFF and JPG. Okay. With this, I will end the session and we can continue in the next session. Okay. Thank you.